Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make one of my favorite summer recipes. This is a homemade guava barbecue sauce. It's perfect for using on grilled chicken skewers, slathered on a rack of ribs, or anywhere you like to use a traditional barbecue sauce because this is very similar. It just has that added guava fruity sweetness. So to make it, we're going to need some onion powder, pepper, paprika, a fresh garlic clove, mustard, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, apple cider vinegar, ketchup, and of course, guava paste. We'll start with our guava paste in the base of a saucepan, as well as a splash of water to help thin this guava paste out. If you've worked with this ingredient before, you know it is very thick and sticky, so this step is crucial in helping it thin out and infuse smoothly and evenly into our sauce. So we're just gonna cook this for maybe 5 minutes with that water, and you'll see that it's going to start to dissolve into the water. I like to cut the guava paste into smaller pieces like you see here because it just makes the process go by a little bit faster. And I definitely recommend staying close and watching this, stirring every so often just to make sure it doesn't caramelize too fast and burn. And once your paste and water turns into this consistency that honestly almost reminds me of barbecue sauce, you are ready to add the rest of your ingredients. And because this is a guava paste based sauce, we don't have to add as much sugar as you would in a traditional barbecue sauce. So we are going in first with our ketchup. And again, also because this guava paste kind of already has that texture of a ketchup or a barbecue sauce, we don't have to add as much ketchup as we might in another recipe. And then we're going in with our apple cider vinegar, our Worcestershire sauce, some brown sugar, a little bit of Dijon mustard to help kind of balance out that sweetness, a clove of freshly grated garlic. This is also just going to add like a little hit of spice and depth to kind of play against that sweetness and the fruitiness. And then we're going in with our spices. So the paprika adds a lot of color and smokiness. Then onion powder and black pepper just for some additional flavor. And we'll stir everything together until all of those spices and sauces are evenly combined. I like to bring this to a little bit of a simmer, nothing too intense. And then once it does come to that really gentle simmer, I like to turn the heat down all the way to low. And this will just cook on low for about 20 minutes. Again, I like to stay close and check on the sauce every like 5 minutes just to give it a good whisk. Make sure nothing is sticking to the base of the pan. You'll notice it'll darken in color and the flavor will have a little bit more depth to it. And at this point, you can either add some water if you'd like a thinner barbecue sauce, or you're ready to use this however you like. You can store it in a jar in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. And as I've said before, this is just the perfect catch-all traditional barbecue sauce with that little fruity kick to it that adds just a little something extra. It's the perfect thing to have on hand in the fridge during the summer months for all of your grilling adventures. Honestly, any kind of chicken on the grill is going to be absolutely spectacular with this brushed on top. This used with like a pulled pork on some barbecue style nachos. Even just like french fries dipped in this sauce will do it for me every single time. My all-time favorite way to use this is on a Puerto Rican chicken skewer recipe. Definitely recommend checking out my pinchos de pollo recipe. It's on my website and is really simple to make and perfect with this stuff brushed over top. Also, if you're the kind of person who enjoys making your own sauces, definitely check out my mango habanero hot sauce. Homemade sauces are just such a fun way to kind of take your cooking to the next level without needing any real fancy ingredients or techniques. As always, if you guys give this a try, please let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time. Buen provecho.